in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So I think in that place, I think it's going to be an awesome main event. I think it's going to be an awesome first PLE defending for Cody, and we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah, I think we see how the crowd is in France. I don't want to see how that crowd, because when they go outside the country, them crowds they be ready because they don't get a lot of shows like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially PLEs or big shows like that. They might get some live events on a tour or something. But this is a PLE right here. This is Backlash, and I think they're gonna be live for that. And from Cody with AJ, that's gonna be a great match to see. Because AJ could bring anybody up. I mean, not that he has to bring Cody up, but he gonna bring you to a great match.
I want to add real quick, just so I could. RC, you make a very good point, and it brought me to remembrance of something. So you talk about the crowd in France. I think they're going to be hyped. If you remember last year's Backlash in Puerto Rico, that SmackDown and that Backlash was just live, man. I mean, they was crunk. Now, Bad Bunny was there, and that did help, but still. Man, it was crazy. It was crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm. It was hype for everything. They'll sing all the songs.
That crowd was live. That crowd was live, man. I think, man, I wish that you brought up a good point. I wish that AJ had got the WWE a lot sooner, man. You remember AJ back in his prime, like back. Not to say he's a scrub now, man, but man, AJ was doing some stuff we ain't seen.
Yeah, he's my favorite in TNA.
Yeah, back in TNA.
But before Kurt got there, but
oh wow.
Yeah, it's actually a Kurt TNA shirt right here. But yeah, AJ was that dude in TNA. I mean, the matches he's had, and even in New Japan, and then that's all. I'm glad he made it to WWE, but I wish it was sooner. But he made he planted his flag everywhere, and he had great matches everywhere. He was a world champion everywhere he was that I've seen, and I think he's still doing great things. So because that triple threat match they had on SmackDown, and then the match he had with a triple threat with Ray and who was it?
Kevin Owens, I believe.
Yeah, Ray and Kevin Owens. That was great. And the match he brought LA Knight to his best match I've seen. Yep. So AJ's still doing great things.
I mean, not to forget, man, the match he did with in the middle of the pandemic with the Undertaker. That wasn't no bad match either.
Oh yeah,
that was a show stealer actually, and they was in the Boneyard match. That was a show stealer in my opinion for that whole WrestleMania. It was a straight like hard knocks, man. Like you know what I'm saying? But he's still phenomenal. I think this will be a good match for him and Cody. I think it'll be a great professional wrestling match.
I think so too. I think it's gonna be good, man. I'm waiting to see the build up. I think they're supposed to have a contract signing soon coming up, and I mean, you can't go wrong with Cody and AJ Styles. I think that's a good way to kind of get Cody Rhodes going.
Yeah, because everybody's talking about Cody. So that's what some people saying. Cody's saying goes better in the chase. So, and it'll be better than his title reign. So I want this match to really cement that it's going to be a great title reign, and the chase was just beginning for Cody.
Yeah, he only been champion 2 weeks, and people already saying that stuff. I'm like,
really? Like, who are you going to lose it to? Or I'm trying to build that up. Like, let this man hold the belt for a couple weeks, man. God, no.
Yeah,
that's those Cody crybabies. They got what they want. Now they crying over spilled milk, man. Look at that, man.
I don't know, but they need to let this man let the rain breathe for a minute.
Yeah. I mean,
because who's gonna beat this man already? God, no.
Yeah, I mean Cody is doing what a babyface does. I think Cody's gonna go down as one of the top 5 baby faces in WWE, maybe top 10. But it's interesting to see the parallels because if you think back to TNA, was it TNA? I think AJ Styles fought Dusty Rhodes. Yeah, that's true. Now, I mean, he fought Dusty Rhodes, so just to see it come full circle, now he's gonna be fighting his son in France. I mean, I think that, man, shoot, that makes me want to go. Just talking about it made me want to go.
Yeah, but I wonder if they're gonna be able to use that footage of him fighting Dusty. Mm-hmm. That'd be amazing if they was able to do that because they worked with TNA a little bit with bringing Jordan Grace over for the Rumble. So hopefully they could work with them, getting a little bit of footage of AJ fighting Dusty, or at least put a picture up, do something, and now you fighting his son for the title.
Right.
That'll be great. The show.
Right.
You got to get some meat on that bone because you
Yeah,
got the match booked. So now you got to see where it goes from there, right? You got about 2 weeks to the event, something like that, 2.5 weeks or so.
I think so.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
talk about Raw and SmackDown. I think this Raw, I thought about back to where we was the Raw after WrestleMania. And I said to myself, man, what happened to they missed some things. Like we missed Gunther. Gunther didn't show up. I haven't seen Gunther in a while. Gunther. Like he should have came out flaming. He just lost the IC title. I mean, but man, let's get into this, man. Let's talk about Raw and SmackDown. Let's recap Raw and SmackDown.
Well, the first thing I want to address there is that on X now, Gunther is supposed to show back up tomorrow.
Oh, really? Okay.
According to what they said there. So where he goes with that, I don't know, because as you can see, the main event with Sammy and Chad Gable, that is true Intercontinental Championship match worthy.